This is a Headgum podcast.
Everybody flying Southwest. Y'all don't like Southwest.
Yeah.
Don't nobody like Southwest but me.
And then
I love Southwest.
Oh, I love Southwest.
I got the
Yeah.
credit card.
You have Southwest credit card? I gotta get a credit card.
Ooh, and it's blue and with the heart.
Yeah.
They got good brand.
No,
I
you-
remember Southwest used to be brown. That's how long I go back.
Really? I don't even remember that shit.
Southwest used to be brown and orange.
That's crazy.
It was brown on the top, orange on the bottom. You remember that?
No.
They changed the color to blue in probably like the late aughts.
I
Or
only
are we in the
know
early
Blue
aughts
West.
now? What's the early aughts? Late 2000s.
Yeah, no, that's the early yachts, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what time frame we
That was in
in.
the early yachts. Early yachts.
I do know that the plane used to be brown on the top. Google
Yeah.
it.
I didn't. Well, yeah, see what that looks like, actually.
You don't remember that? You remember when you see it, you're going to be like, oh, yeah. I flew
didn't fly
into Houston Hobby
Southwest.
on this.
I feel like I didn't really fly Southwest until I moved to the Southwest.
Yeah. You didn't fly Southwest in the Northeast?
Yeah. No, because I was born in Connecticut. We didn't fly Southwest. We usually flew JetBlue. And then in Atlanta, we fly Delta because Delta's that's the home of Delta.
hub, yeah.
The big hub, you know what I mean? But ever since I moved to California, I be flying Southwest now, especially out of the Burbank
We used to
traps.
fly, when I was younger and we would go home,
Mm-hmm.
it looked like this. You remember that? Southwest used to look like that?
That shit ain't brown.
That is brown.
Oh, that one? Damn, that shit brown as hell.
Yeah.
That shit light skin.
It looks like a turd.
That shit look good. Like, shit look
Turd in the
delicious.
sky.
It look like a strawberry chocolate
Ugh.
swirl. Maybe I'm just got a sweet tooth right now.
Okay, but seriously, get the credit card. I haven't paid for a flight in 2 years. A Southwest flight.
Oh, I don't like it that
haven't?
much.
Wait,
here's
because
the
the
deal.
points you saying?
Yeah.
Because of the points. My Delta points is racking up right now because I guess they don't expire. I hope they
Uh-huh.
don't.
No,
But-
they don't. My dad was just talking about that.
Yeah,
they just
I got-
roll over.
I'm almost to 100,000,
Wow.
which
Yeah, cash
Don't
that
like
shit
all-
in.
like, I can fly to San Francisco. No, I'm just
Just-
playing. No.
That's it?
No,
Oh yeah, we gotta buy our flight to
we
San
got to buy our
Francisco.
flight to San Francisco. We're going to be in San Francisco
Yeah.
in a couple weeks, y'all.
Let's go. This year's
pull
already
up.
starting off right. Had a dope New Year's. Happy New Year's.
Happy
Don't
New
forget that.
Year.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man.
Rochelle is Baby New Year. She's dressed as Baby New Year behind the board.
I was like, why are you wearing that? And why are you making me take a COVID test? It's like, ain't nobody in here. You made me take a COVID test. I'm so annoyed with this
Sorry
COVID
I'm late,
shit.
guys.
Yeah.
Imagine somebody showing up and goes, guys, I'm so sorry I'm late. And they dress like Baby New Year.
I just had to wear a baby
I
outfit.
was running behind. It's like, oh, yeah? Were you?
There's nothing worse than being late in a costume.
Yeah.
And then
Being late in the costume with food.
yeah, like I was playing a clown for this video shoot one day, and I was dressed like a clown, and that's when I had the Barlow, and I was so late, and I was stuck in traffic. I must look crazy on this highway. I was like just driving around this clown.
That video where you had the baby?
Yeah, that one. That's a funny video.
Yeah, that's
Man,
funny. When
check
you look
out,
back up. That's it.
yeah, and he's like, take this white baby. Yeah, but check that out, y'all. That's Northside Comedy, old days sketches. You don't want to see some old school sketch comedy? Go check it out on the internet. But how you feeling this year? You got any resolutions?
Resolutions. Focus up.
Yeah.
Gotta focus up, man. Gotta focus up.
Yeah. No more games.
No more games.
No more reindeer
bullshit.
games.
Sick of the bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay?
I'm gonna be intentional every time.
Be intentional.
When I ring this bell this year, it ain't gonna be no half humdinger. It's gonna be a real humdinger.
Real humdingers. You know, I plan on being what is it? Not intentional with it. What's the 4 agreements?
Being impeccable
impeccable.
with my
I'm
word.
plan on being impeccable with my word.
Yeah.
I've already been lying. It's been 36
Have
hours.
Have you lied in the new year yet?
I've been lying, huh?
Have you lied this New Year's?
No, I ain't lied this New Year yet.
Okay, that's pretty good. How about you, Shelly? You got a resolution?
I want to learn Spanish this year.
Oh, estudio español, la clase para 12 meses.
Oh my God.
You ain't know. You ain't know I was flulingo. Yeah, my resolution is to travel more, so we can maybe combine ours.
Or you can use Rochelle's credit card.
Yeah.
Southwest, I only fly Southwest now when I go to Vegas. Because like when I go up the Pacific Northwest, it's Alaska.
Yeah.
So, like when I'm flying between San Francisco,
I thought
Burbank.
don't we do Southwest of San Francisco
Now,
too?
this year we will have to because I looked at flights already, and they don't have none out of Burbank. They don't have them out of. And
Wouldn't it be crazy if we did Southwest of San Francisco and still got delayed?
There's Burbank to San Francisco.
Their way?
on Southwest.
Yeah,
It's on
tomorrow.
Southwest. We'll have to fly it this year. Portland, I don't know what they're gonna book us on. They've been not book us on Southwest.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't mind Southwest. I like how it's so egalitarian. How you could there's no seats and everyone just like has to sit where you sit. That's just kind of tight.
You got to be on time. You got to be intentional.
Yeah, you gotta be intentional with your feet.
You also got to pay for early bird interest. I'm trying to get that top A group. I paid the $40, the $30.
Yeah, so you can.
It is what it is. I got to sit in the.
You don't want to be that person. There's nothing worse than walking on the Southwest flight and you look at all the seats and it's all middle seats. Everyone is sitting there like this.
Oh,
no, please
man.
don't sit next to me. Please don't sit next to
We
me.
was coming back from Vegas. Remember we was coming back from Vegas and we flew Southwest and we forgot to check in the night before because we was out going crazy. I was like, oh shit, no. And I was like C42. I was like, oh hell no. We got home so late. I was sitting in between this couple. And you know the flight like they turned on like when they get on the shit be hot because it's Vegas and they like we don't want the plane to overheat or whatever's going on.
I never realized that's what it was. I didn't realize I didn't connect that to Vegas. That's
Should
funny.
be hot. And let me tell you, I was like I had to this is when they had took masks. You didn't have to wear a mask on the plane no more. But I had my mask on and I was sitting in between this couple. And you know, we probably were politically divided.
Oh yeah.
But they was nice.
Yeah.
And I had to sit in the middle. And I was like, y'all want to sit next to each other? And he's like, yeah, I've been sitting next to her for 30 years. I'll be all right. And I'm like, okay, my man, sure.
Yeah. You know
And
what
so-
I'm saying? Here's a wife. You keep her. Wait, what's the joke where they go, you want her? I don't know.
Yeah, he goes, she watched the window, and I don't like the middle, and you're a big guy. So I don't want to, we both big guys, you know? So I ain't sitting there. And I was like, all right.
I can totally picture this person. I can.
You sit in the middle.
You made me sit in the middle, and then how about this shit? They was like, the flight attendant got on, you know how they be trying to be funny on Southwest. And so she was like, we just so you know, the flight over here from Burbank was very bumpy, and it's gonna be even bumpier going back. So we're not getting up. It's a quick flight, but this the only time you're gonna see us. So next thing I know, I fucking start coughing. Because it's hot. I'm like, we have been drinking all night.
You feeling the scratch?
Yeah. I can see the dust particles flying around. I'm like, like that. I'm like, please. I'm like, man, before this flight takes off, could I please have some water? Because I'm about to start coughing. She's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, you ain't got no water. You ain't got nothing to drink back there. You got to give me something to drink, lady. You got to give me something to drink. I'm going to be coughing. And I'm telling these two people, like, I'm sorry. It's not COVID. I promise you.
Right.
I'm choking. Like, I'm choking. It's dusty on this plane. It's hot on this plane. I'm sitting in the middle of y'all.
Right.
Sitting in the middle of
y'all together. You're supposed to be in love. Sitting next to each
You're supposed to be in love.
That's hilarious.
You got me sitting in the middle of y'all. I'm 6'3", 200 and a million pounds, and y'all got me sitting in the middle of y'all. Like,
get your wife seat out of my mouth.
Man.
Man.
And then fucking finally she like threw me like a can of water. She's like, yeah, that's all I can give you. Is this okay? It's room temperature. I was like, bitch, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm about to choke to death. I drink boiling, scalding broth right now.
Flight attendants never want to help you when it's in that first 10 minutes when the shit is chaotic.
Yeah.
Whenever you're going through some shit, I feel like I can't ask them nothing. Because I was like, I had some problem with the screen or whatever. It's like not turning on. I was like, man, I hope this works because it's a long flight and I got to watch a movie. But I wanted to buy it. I was like, this ain't working. He's like, I'll come back to you. They get so mad because they're like, I'm dealing with these motherfuckers.
I was coughing so much that people started to look. You know, and that shit is embarrassing nowadays. People be sitting in their seat like this. Yeah, you cough.
All right, let me do my cough again. That was weak. All right. They'd be like, look. Oh man, I was sitting next to this lady on the plane back from Atlanta, and we were talking, chopping it up, connected. She was a little older lady, and then it was like we were in a deep ass conversation, like talking about the Me Too movement and shit. It was crazy. Yeah. She's like, "You in Hollywood? Tell me about it." And then And then somebody coughed and she goes, "Oh shit!" It was like someone coughed behind her. She goes, "Holy shit! What? Oh my God, Jesus!" I was like, "Yo, it's all right, my man.
It's okay. It's okay." People gonna
speaking
cough.
of flights, everyone hear funny. I'll tell you about. I will tell my shit story. I don't know. Might as well.
Oh yeah, you got
get it
to.
on record.
You got to.
So let me tell you. This is why when we talk about flights at airports, I think Atlanta, Hartsfield, Jackson is. It's like everyone thinks that's Atlanta's pride and joy, but it's the worst airport because it's too big. It's too big.
It's a big ass airport.
So I'm thinking, I go out to eat the night before. My homie drove. We getting some good Mexican food, and we getting it in. Hot sauce stuff, jalapenos, rocking, get it in. Not even thinking about my early flight. Oh, Lord. So then I'm like, I get up early in the morning, like 8 o'clock to go to the airport, come back to L.A., and then my stepmom's like, before you leave, I know you got a soft stomach, so why don't you take some of these Tums? You don't want to be in trouble on the plane. And I was like, man, don't tell me what to do. But I took them anyway. But I didn't take them. So then I get down to the airport. I'm feeling something bubble up. Like I ain't, so if you're eating right now, you might as well move your food out the way. So I was, my stomach is bubbling, right? And then I'm thinking it's all good. This is the first time I ever really been like on time. Like I was like 2 hours ahead. I drove my rental car down, parked it at the airport. So I was like smooth sailing, right? And then I had like maybe 2.5 hours to kill. So I'm thinking, get to the airport, find the closest bathroom, no big deal. But didn't plan for how big this fucking airport is. So then I get to drop the thing off, and then I gotta drive. Then I gotta go on the SkyTrain. The SkyTrain is from the rental car to the airport. So that's a whole other thing. So now I'm like really starting to bubble up. Then I get off there, and now I gotta walk all the way from where the SkyTrain is to the check-in thing, which is way on the other side of the airport. Anyway, I can't do it. I gotta shit, right? So now I'm like, I have to shit. This is crazy. So I go to the bathroom, and of course, and this is like every airport bathroom, I feel like. It's always the stall. The stalls are never free. There's always somebody in there. And then, so I go in there. All the stalls are blocked up. Somebody's sitting in every single, there's 2 out of order ones, and somebody's sitting in there. So I'm like, fuck, man, I have to go. I'm like sweating now, and my body is aching. Like, it's like terrible. So then I look over, and this guy is standing in the bathroom, and he's like, you got to get behind me because I got to go, right? And he was like this short Asian guy. He's like, he kind of was like 50 years old, but looked kind of nice, but like he was like, he definitely seemed like he was holding his shit together pretty well. But I was like, all right, so I'm behind him, but he could see me struggling. Like I'm doing the thing where your toes, you know how you keep lifting your toes? Like, you know how cats do that like paw thing on your stomach? That's how I was feeling. I was like doing the paw thing like this. I was like, And then, so I'm like, So then I told the guy, the toilet flush, so somebody's coming out. So I told the guy, I said, hey, please, man. I was like, I wouldn't do this. I have never done this in my life to like ask somebody to go take a shit. Like I was that bad. I was like, yo, I need to go. I'm not gonna make it, man. I got a flight. I don't want to shit on myself. And then the dude was like, I have to go. And then he goes in there. Then he goes into the bathroom. I swear to God, he did this. So he walks, and it's like all the way to the end, the last stall. And he looked right back at me with the most sincere look. And he was like, I'm so sorry. And then just went in there. It looked like he felt so bad because he knew. So that my shit, I'm like done. I'm cooked because now there's no stalls, and the one open stall is taken by a fresh guy who's freshly about to go. So now I'm like, I can't do this. So I'm about to, I'm about to shit my pants. So I was like, fuck it, I might as well shit in the urinal behind me. So then I pulled my pants down. I got my pants like halfway down, and then all of a sudden this little kid walks by, and I like hit his little kid, his dad, they running around, and I had to pull my pants up immediately because I was like, I don't want this kid to see me butt ass naked in the bathroom. And then right at that moment, another stall opened up, and then I like got in, and it was like, oh man, it was so close. That's how I know God is real, because I'm telling you. Like, if I would have shat my pants, either way, I would not have made the flight. There's no way I would have been able to sit on a 4-hour flight after have done that. I just never been, it was just amazing. Oh but I was God. Like, it was just like this close. Like, I was like not even, it was like coming out, but hadn't hit the underwear yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, hadn't even hit the underwear yet. I ain't got no panties on. I ain't got no panties on. I ain't got no panties on the airport. Okay, so anyway, but you got any spiders? I do got some spiders from a couple weeks ago.
I ain't seen nobody.
Yeah, you ain't seen nobody. I ain't seen no panties. Okay, I got a spot that's really obscure, and this is connected to airport shit.
Okay.
I don't know. It's a lot of traveling stuff. It's a lot of we traveled a lot over the last holidays, right? Okay, so Shelly, you gotta have to pull this up because pull this name up and get ready to explain this. Cause I'm sure you probably don't know this person. You might not know him. Okay, so I'm sitting on the plane. This is not the story. This is a different flight. I'm coming to Atlanta from LA, and then I'm sitting next to this guy, and he's like watching Nope. He's watching Nope on his screen, and I'm watching Where the Crawdads Sing. And I'm like, all right, so he want to watch Nope, and I'm watching this whack ass movie. So now I'm like, who is this guy though, right? So he's being all like, not extra, but he's like, you can tell he's important or whatever. So then I had to I was working on some script stuff, so I was working on my laptop, working the scripts, and then he's looking at it, he's like, are you a writer? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, I'm an actor. And I was like, oh, nice to meet you, man. And he's like, oh, so I was like, he started telling me all these stories. He said he's been in Hollywood a long time, like since the old days, I'm lucky enough to work 60 years in this business. So I'm like, who is this dude? But because I don't really recognize him. And then I looked him up after he left, and his name is D.B. Sweeney. You know who that is, Carl?
Dabo Sweeney, the head coach of the Clemson Tigers.
Well, this is going to age me real quick. But if you're my age or older, you know this movie because it was the most romantic movie in the world. He was in this movie called The Cutting Edge, where it was about a hockey player and a figure skater, and they fell in love. And I was like, yo, I was sitting next to D.B. Sweeney.
I don't know who that is. Let me see.
Look him up. But he's in a bunch of shit, but he's got that recognizable look, like if you see the... So that was... I feel like that's such an obscure spot.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that guy before.
Yeah.
He said he's been in the business for 50 years.
Well, maybe he said 30.
Maybe he's older.
He's older than he's definitely.
Oh, he was in. He was the man back in the day.
Yeah, that's what I said back in the day. And now he's kind of like, I think he's on that sitcom with the girl from Blossom.
Oh, Call Me Kat?
Yeah.
The homie Julian Gant is on there. Shout out Julian Gant.
But like Cutting Edge, like look at what he like this guy was like a movie star.
Yeah.
Like legendary.
He was sitting next to you on a plane.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he ain't have no panties on.
And he ain't have no panties
okay,
on.
so that's my spotted. You got any know how one?
Nah, you gotta let's do a user.
All right, let's use up. Spotted. I took my cousin to Jones on 3rd. I love that place. They wrote it in a rap style. I took my cousin to Jones on 3rd. Was sitting outside with my chili. And chowing down, not trying to get rained on, too bad. So then, who did I spot with my very Michael Trevino from the Vampire Diaries? You know who that is? I don't know him. He was also Michael Trevino from the Vampire Diaries, which is on CW at the same time as Gossip Girl.
I know what the show is.
I didn't want to watch.
Please don't woman-splain me. No,
don't be woman-splaining CW to me. I done seen all the CW shows.
No, I didn't know who. Let me see. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then zoned out while my cousin was taking a couple times to make sure it was him. I love the pod. Please know this was a humdinger of a spotted for me personally.
Hell
and
yeah.
That's what's up.
Thank you so much.
That's how I felt with the DB Sweeney because nobody else cared. I texted a white women group. They were like, no, nobody did. But hey, if you have that connection, it means a lot. Sometimes it's just somebody you just see. Like you're like, man, you're that. Like I met. Like she's my friend now, but when I first met her, I went crazy. She played the mom in The Wire. She played Wayman's mom in The Wire.
Oh,
yeah. And when I first met her, I was like, it was like crazy because I'm like, this is Wayman's mom. But now she's like the homie who does comedy and stuff. But it was a fun spot for me because it was just like so weird to see her. Anyway, thank you for that. Thanks, Morgan. We appreciate you so much. Keep listening.
Listen, speaking of moms.
Yes, good trans. Let's go. Let's start this new year off right. Woo! Mama Bass,
Mama Bass, Mama Bass, Mama Bass. Oh, Mama Bass. Oh, Mama Bass.
What if that's how the episode started out?
Mama Bass.
Like a montage of like graveyards and babies being born.
Sleep people working. Oh, Mama Bass. Oh, Mama Bass. Oh, Mama
Mama Bass. Chuck gon' not make it tonight.
Chuck don't have his hotel no more.
Chuck got his hotel. Oh man,
Rufus and Jenny walking through the streets. And the little thing, Rufus, she's grounded.
Yeah,
but she also been sulking in the room because she was mad about Damien's stupid ass
and shit.
And
sound like some timing went by, I guess.
A little time went by. This wasn't them Wednesday episodes. One we called Wednesday, it was like, this is a hump episode in the middle of the season.
Yeah. It was like,
because
the last episode was fire.
Yeah, last episode was good. This episode, the humdingers they didn't stretch any of them out.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, everything's happening. Like, so it's like, and we'll get to it, but just to preface it a little, I mean, everybody watched it. It ain't no spoilers or nothing. We get to the Chuck Bass scene where they come and take the thing, and then the next time we see that story play out, he knows every single detail about it.
Yeah.
So it's like it ain't play out over a couple of, which I personally like, because I don't feel like dealing with this shit.
Yeah, like sometimes so belaboring. It's like, just get to the shit.
Get to it.
So it is healthy. It feels like a healthy meal.
It feels like a real healthy, hearty meal. A bowl of chunky soup. Campbell's chunky soup.
Mama Bass.
Mama Bass. Chuck ain't got his hotel no more.
They got him good, didn't they?
Good.
He looked so salty.
Yeah, he was mad.
But before that, I guess Jenny's back with
Eleanor. Like Rufus walks her in. And like Jenny got her, like she's like, oh, okay, like this was hard before, but like cool, like I guess this is what we about to do.
Right.
So Blair goes to see Chuck, and she's excited about him opening up to his mom. This relationship that she's been pressing on about. She's been pushing on this relationship. Yeah. And she just then. The hotel security comes in.
Yeah, they come in looking chest out.
Fellas, what can I help you with, Victor?
Yeah, is everything all right?
Like, sir, we're gonna have to ask you to leave. Like, there must be some sort of mistake.
Yeah.
I know I signed the hotel over to my mom, but I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, I'm still gonna live here. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Man.
And they were like, nah, your mom is the one that's kicking you out.
Holy shit.
Per mother's orders.
It was rough.
So he getting kicked out of the hotel. His hotel.
Yeah.
And he just signed over last episode.
He started. I gotta remember that this is not the hotel that his dad had.
No, he bought this property.
His whole thing.
His hotel.
Crazy.
Yeah. And so Jenny apologized to Eleanor, and Eleanor's like, "Listen, I've always been a believer."
It's second time, says.
Yeah.
That was so. She was so nice to her. I was like, "Why are you so nice to Jenny like that?"
Also, where has Silas been?
Yeah, he was kind of missing, huh? I don't know, man. Maybe he's back. Maybe they're not. I don't know. I don't even say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Don't say nothing.
Maybe he's dealing with his son. Remember his son that was fucking Serena?
Couldn't stand him. But she's a believer. Eleanor's like, I'm a believer.
Like, I'm believing second
so
chances.
Much so I even hired your little friend back.
Yeah.
Motherfucking Agnes.
The power of Agnes compels you. The power of Agnes compels you. Agnes is a crazy motherfucker.
Crazy.
When do I... Man, who do we not like in this show? Serena? What else do we do? I was like, damn, do I hate her more than Serena?
Yeah, I hate Agnes more than Serena. Because at least Serena's like their friend.
God, Agnes.
Agnes is sober now. She holds up her chip.
Yeah.
Which I'm not sure what the AA chip looked like. But this shit looks like a StockX tag.
Yeah.
Is that what the chip looks like for real? Is it green?
That is funny because maybe we don't, because it's anonymous, it's like, I never seen one. You ever seen a chip?
I think I have seen a chip. I don't know. I think somebody's posted their chip.
If Michelle was like, I'm sober 10 years right now, pulled out anything and said, this is my chip, I would just believe it because I don't know what a chip looks like.
Rochelle, what's your New Year's resolution?
She wants to learn Spanish.
Spanish.
Estudio español en la casa para 12 meses.
You did see that.
Necesito practicar español mucho, sí. Tú hablas español como tu mi casa libros es mucho español en inglés.
I'm going to come back to this episode next year.
Yeah. See if you understand what I'm saying. Okay.
Well, I think that brings up an interesting point. We should do this now.
Yeah.
Nosotras volveremos enseguida.
Gotta take a break.
We'll be right back. Live ad alert. Live ad alert.
Live ad. And we're live in 5, 4, 3. Yo.
Hey, it's me, Carl Tart.
And Lamar Woods. How's your stomach? How's your chest?
My stomach and my chest are great, and I'll tell you why. It's 2023, and you know what the theme of this year is.
Yeah. Green in 2023.
Money, lime LaCroix.
Yeah.
Trees, the money growing on the trees. The LaCroix watering the trees to grow the money. And you know what else? Athletically green things.
Ooh.
Like athletic greens.
And with one delicious scoop, Athletic Greens, you're absorbing 75 high-quality vitamins and minerals, whole food source, superfoods, probiotics, and adaptogens that help you get your day right.
Ooh. And that's supporting better sleep and recovery. That supports mental clarity and alertness.
I like the mental clarity and alertness.
Me too. That's my New Year's resolution, to be mentally clear.
Yeah, you want to be more
mentally clear and alert.
Yeah.
Right now, it's time to reclaim your health and arm your immune system with convenient daily nutrition. Especially heading into the flu and cold season. It's just one scoop in a cup of water every day. That's it. No need for a million different pills and supplements to look out for your health. Tons of people take some type of multivitamin. And it's important to choose one with high-quality ingredients that your body will actually absorb, not some old boot.
And to make it easy, Athletic Greens is going to give you 1 free year supply of immune-supporting vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. All you got to do is go to
athleticgreens.com/ohmygossip.
Again, that's
athleticgreens.com/ohmygossip to take ownership over your health and pick up the ultimate daily nutritional insurance.
Woo!
Agnes.
Did
Did we come up with a name for Agnes?
We did. I forgot though. Michelle, can you look it up? Can you go back through all the episodes?
Can you go back through all the episodes and see if we made up a name for Agnes?
What was it? It was like Whackness. It was probably Whackness.
Was it Whackness? She's whack as fuck. She sucks ass.
Yeah. Who you hate more, Georgina or Agnes?
Agnes. I hate Agnes more.
Yeah, Georgina's cool though.
Something about Georgina feels harmless, even though she's very harmful.
Yeah. She's kind of like, I'm harmless. I feel like she has no soul, so she's just more like doing things, not realizing she's evil. Where Agnes is like, I'm a bad person.
I'm a bad person. All right, so Jenny apologized to Eleanor. She's a believer, so much so that she hired Agnes back. Agnes is sober now. She got her StockX chip. Mm-hmm. Dan and Vanessa show up to the house for breakfast, and they acting like they ain't told nobody that they dating.
See, this is another thing that was like dragging on. This was going on since the last episode.
This damn story was so, man, I was so done with this bullshit.
It was so whack. That whole storyline was weak.
Everybody knew.
Should we just get it out the way?
Yeah. Let's get that storyline out of the way. So we going through it. We doing a breeze through.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all love this or hate this or are indifferent to it, but we ain't gonna talk no more about this story. We gotta talk about the real stories.
There's some big shit going on the other side.
So Dan and Vanessa are like friends with benefits. They dating. They in a relationship. I don't know what the fuck they doing. I'm kind of missing the point of it all.
Yeah, because it's like they're trying to decide. It's so nuanced. They're like, we're friends, but we always do the same shit we did when we were friends. But isn't that why you want your partner to be your best friend, right?
That would make sense to me.
Yeah, but
I'm
not
a normal person.
But I think here's a little humdinger mini one. What the fuck? I think Serena
still likes Dan?
Yeah. Because I was like, so they were at the breakfast table, and she's like, so you ain't got no spark? It seemed like Serena was doing her manipulative bullshit.
Serena coming through at the breakfast table making chocolate chip pancakes like, it couldn't be me.
Yeah.
Because, I'm a freak out here. I got to throw it back.
You know what I'm saying? We be doing role play, and me and Nate be fucking on the floor.
Yeah. Wait a second. Hold on, Vanessa. I'm not trying to get your business. But y'all not fucking on the floor?
Yeah. You never have ruined an entire refrigerator right there? I've ruined refrigerator there.
The other day, Nate picked me up by my neck, projectile spat in my mouth. Some freaky shit. Y'all not doing that?
He's like, nah, we just getting ramen tonight. Getting ramen.
We getting ramen and watching some artist some movie that we done seen 5 times. You know how we do it. We do that every night.
Yeah, sounds like you guys are in a
Couldn't
rut.
be me.
Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be Big
So
S
I
and
think
Nate.
that whole thing was Serena sabotaging. Mm-hmm. I don't know yet, but
she be always having some shit up her sleeve.
Yeah,
she's the Agnes.
Because remember, she was jealous of Vanessa way back when they were dating.
Yeah,
so
she ain't never liked Vanessa like that.
I don't like this.
Yeah. I'm interested to see.
Let me ask you a question, just for what you know now. Do you think in this, and I really can't remember, do you think Dan and Serena are going to get back together at some point again? Or do you think it's done completely from what you've seen so far?
From what I'm seeing so far, anything is possible in this damn show.
Yeah.
But if I'm like trying to really take my brain out of it, and just watch it, I could see them getting back together. Or I could see them at least smashing again. I could see Dan like cheating on somebody with her.
Right.
Or something like
him
that,
being with somebody really good, and then So I think that breakfast looked good as fuck though. All those waffles.
The waffles,
it was like a little cup of oranges.
Low-key looked fake.
The waffles, they didn't look fake. But they didn't look like roof waffles.
Now, let me ask you this about waffles. When you making chocolate chip waffles, which I never do, I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like any kind of candy in my breakfast.
Don't put no candy in my breakfast. Don't put no candy in my breakfast. I don't want no candy in my breakfast.
I ain't got no candy in my waffles.
But they was putting them on top.
Yeah.
They was like taking a spoon and sprinkling the chocolate
like
chips.
Like it was ice cream or something.
Yeah, and Rochelle, do you like chocolate chip waffles or pancakes or anything like that?
I do.
Do you put it on? I thought you cooked it with it, like a cookie.
Yeah, I would put it in the batter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe they didn't do it this time because half the crew probably didn't like half the family don't like it. The other half, so it's up to them, whoever wants it. Maybe that's big.
They could Rufus could make the waffles like made to order or whatever.
he was like, I'm just gonna make some shit. Y'all put it on.
Make a bunch of waffles. Because the waffles cold as hell probably by that time.
I don't know if Rufus made them shits. They didn't look like roof waffles.
They didn't look like roof waffles.
Who else was there? Maybe what's her name? Serena made them shits.
They talk about waffles too much on this show. I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of
it's making me
the first season
like
it was endearing,
anymore.
and now I'm like, man, shut the fuck up about a waffle.
Yeah,
I will say this though, and this goes for both of y'all. Cut up some bacon and cook that inside of a pancake or your waffle.
Ooh, really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa, that sounds dope. Actually,
it's very good. You gotta cook the bacon first, of course.
Yeah. Oh, you imagine if it raw bacon and his fucking.
They ain't gonna cook.
It'd be like a pancake and like a bacon's inside of it.
Yeah.
That'd be gross.
Very good stuff.
Yeah, but that was a good breakfast, you know.
Let me see what else. Okay, so Dan and Vanessa's relationship is weird. Serena made that shit feel weak. I said that in the notes, and then we go back. We see Dan.
Basically, they end up.
Vanessa doing the role play.
Yeah, dressing like what's that movie? Rear Window. That was kind of
sexy. Is that what that was?
Yeah, that's the movie she was referencing.
Is that movie old or new? When that movie come out?
That's an old movie. That's Alfred Hitchcock.
Oh,
way
really?
back. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Remember we were just talking about Alfred Hitchcock.
Man, fuck Alfred Hitchcock.
Fuck Alfred Hitchcock. Lamar, where are you going? But
I don't have
my
any
girl did that, I would
Lamar.
love like it. My favorite movie. What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie, Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story.
So if your girlfriend dressed up as Dewey Cox, would you be into that?
I probably would not.
Like if my girlfriend came in my room dressed like Marty McFly, I'd be like, girl, get your ass over here.
Lamar.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
We got to take this thing up to 88 miles per hour, Lamar. I'm late for school. Don't need mine.
That would be dope. But of course, Dan's whack ass don't appreciate the effort.
What if your girlfriend showed up dressed like Doc?
Yeah, he's like Lamar.
It's Lamar.
It's your kids, Ma. It's your kids. We gotta do something about your kids. I'd be like, ew.
This funny Family Guy joke. He's like, we gotta go. We gotta do something about your kids. It's your daughter. She marries a black man.
Yeah. And everybody's like, we're okay with that.
That. Oh yeah, no, it's fine. I think it's great. And he's like, I don't know if we're comfortable around you anymore.
Oh my God. Dying over here. It's a good new year. This is gonna be a good year, y'all. Feel it.
Yeah, 2023 feels good already. So Dan and Vanessa make up. They eating pierogies on the bed, and they kissing each other, which sounds like an awful mixture.
Yeah, because
kissing and pierogies.
Pierogies are like a bad breath for real. But that's why I don't like this storyline, because this is what we call in the biz. What y'all having?
Carl's face.
I feel like Carl has a direct line to Rochelle, because I can't see Rochelle. Okay. But I don't like this. This is what we call an up and back in a storyline, because in the biz, we call the up and back. Because at the very end, all that happened was Dan just convinced Vanessa that what they were doing was fine. which is like so annoying. Like he like didn't learn anything.
Yeah,
he was just like, I'm your friend, and we fuck.
Yeah, she still didn't get her way.
Yeah, I know. She did all that shit. And she's like, I guess this is fine. Like what?
Like she had to go to the store and buy that outfit.
Yeah,
and get her hair done like that.
Yeah, and he was like, man, Rufus. Remember when Rufus came in? And he was like, man, this date is trash.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay. We got one that I gotta say because this shit had me crying, and I don't know why. But this shit had me. Rufus said we came in all day. They was like, no, stay with us. That's what we always do. And he sat down. And they went. It was like 3 other scenes that went by. We had already seen the first part of the fashion show, and then they go back, and the first line of the scene is, Vanessa, this is fantastic. I didn't know you made flan.
Yeah, that killed me. I'm like, flan. What if he said? What if he was like, I know you had Latino roots.
Yeah, he's like, I didn't know you. Vanessa, this is fantastic. I know you made flan. I got the recipe off the internet.
That dialogue was crazy.
Vanessa, this is fantastic. I didn't know you made flan.
Yeah, got the recipe off the internet.
I got the recipe off the internet. She was mad.
She was so mad. It's funny because now when we say that, it's like a way to connect. We're like, yeah, I got the recipe off the internet. Yeah. But back then, the internet was still new, so it was more of a dick thing to say.
Off the internet, which means it's bad.
Yeah,
like no, that's
that
good recipes.
evil thing that's turning our lives upside down.
Good recipes on the internet.
Yeah, all kinds of food up there.
Okay. All right. Let's go back to the real good stories.
The real juice, sorry.
So, Dan and Vanessa. No, I'm just playing. So, Eleanor needs college girls to come to the show so she can sell it to the guy, Conwell, who... And
he's so, like a J.C. Penney's, right?
Yeah,
like, that's what kind of feel like, conservative.
Yeah. Like, it's like real conservative, like... You sell it to younger girls and stuff, and she's like, "Oh, I want to put this line in Conwell's.
Yeah.
So let me. You got to go get some college girls to show up. But Blair ain't got no friends.
Yeah, and Mama don't know that.
Yeah, Blair ain't got no friends. She's not cool. Everybody hates her at NYU. This shit is insane. That storyline also made me mad a little bit later. But we gonna get to that.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
We gonna get.
We ain't got the graphic no more. Nobody ever noticed the graphic.
Yeah, no one's ever mentioned.
No one's ever mentioned the graphic. So Chuck finds out he's been played by Uncle Jack and his mom. He knows. And Uncle Jack is like, "You've been played." Like again.
Yeah. I love that he didn't hold back at all. He's like, "You've been played, my man."
I hate that guy.
This whole thing was aroused. Yeah, I would say, I ain't gonna say I cried, but it got kind of sad at the end. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that emotional last part. Him and Mama.
So Jenny apologizes to Agnes. Yeah. Agnes apologizes back. And then
now they homies now.
Now they homies again. And then Jenny tells her about Damien.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, let me call him, set up a plan for a fake swap."
Yeah. Those pills don't look like drugs to me. They look like fake ass.
They like candy.
Candy or like sweet tarts.
Yeah, they look like something that Rochelle would sprinkle on her pancakes and waffles. They like candy.
Disgusting.
Agnes finna fuck shit up again.
Yeah.
Like already.
She's still hating. She's still not over
something about her she don't like. And I notice it and you see it. Every time Eleanor's like, "This is good." Agnes is like, "This shit ain't good."
Yeah, fuck that shit. Yeah, Agnes is just like hates the world.
She's a hater.
She's like the Joker. She want to see the world burn, like those dresses.
Yeah. That she burnt the dresses.
Yeah.
She burnt her dresses. That was fucked up.
Yeah.
So then Eleanor loves Jenny's dress. Agnes don't like it. And some girl working there.
That was kind of tight, just to speak on some inspirational shit. The way, like, after all this shit Jenny had went through and way Eleanor was like, "Damn, I forgot you're good at this shit."
Yeah.
I don't know. It was like a cool moment. Like you just, like, you got talent, girl.
Yeah.
That was cool.
I like that. Eleanor could be cool. Eleanor knows she's good.
Yeah.
But some girl working there brings her like a purse full of pills. That's the drugs. And then Jenny don't want to go through with it now.
Yeah.
Agnes is like, "Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
You ain't got to go through with it." Agnes got something up her sleeve.
Oh, yeah.
So Nate and Serena meet up with Chuck. He tells them the story. He still trusts his mom. He thinks Jack got something on her. Like,
yeah, he don't accept that maybe she just has to do this. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But I don't know. It's looking rough. Ooh.
So it's looking rough.
And
looking weird.
Serena it's Nate and Serena, right? And they all Serena.
They like, man, that woman's bullshit.
And,
they all know. They're like, man, that woman ain't shit.
Come
like
on,
Chuck is blinded by the light.
Yeah.
Blinded by the light.
But I feel he's like, man, I don't want to lose my mommy.
Yeah, that's what he's thinking in his mind. But it's like, man, get out of here. You already lost her.
Yeah.
So Blair hires Brandeis to bring
remember
30
Brandeis?
escorts. You remember Brandeis?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Brandeis is fine as hell.
Yeah, Brandeis look good. Brandeis look good.
I can't believe she just be going to college. Like, she just like, man, I'm just in college.
Yeah,
like,
paying her way through.
That shit is tight.
So,
who went to Rodota went to go get her?
Dorota went to go get Brandeis, and she was like looking around.
That was
like,
so weird.
You're wearing a costume.
Dorota
You're a pregnant
would
woman.
look insane at it. Like just wearing a maid outfit, walking around.
I am here for Miss Blair. So Jenny helps take the girl's like, hey Jenny, help me take these racks down.
Yeah.
And this girl, have we seen her before?
No, I don't know her. Yeah.
Her storyline's getting on my nerve because every note that I have in here, I'm like, why is this girl hate Jenny too?
Yeah.
Like why is she all up Agnes's ass?
Yeah. I think I didn't understand that. I don't know. Maybe you know what? No, I don't think that's her. I feel like, remember, in my mind, way back, there was like a moment where there was another intern, and then Jenny was doing so good that she got her job. I wonder if that's her. That can't be her. That don't look like her.
I don't think that's her. Sound off in the comments if y'all know why this girl is all the way up Agnes's ass.
Yeah.
And phrase it like that. I think this girl is up Agnes's ass because blank.
Such. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do that for us, commenters. We ain't been getting no comments lately.
Yeah.
Where y'all at, man?
Yeah, where the conversation? I want to see y'all arguing.
I want to see y'all arguing. I want to see y'all in there going for blood.
Yeah.
I want to see threats. I want to see people being like, DM me your address because I'm going to pull up and beat that ass.
Yeah, you say one more bad thing about Eric, I'm going to pull up on you.
Yeah. I want y'all to be defending your side in this argument. So, where we at? She moved the racks. Okay.
They moved the racks, rack room shoes.
Racks on racks. Oh, yeah. And then Agnes steals the pills.
Yeah. You know what's weird?
She steals the pills.
Have you ever stole something and said the phrase out loud? It's like taking candy from a baby.
No, I've never said that.
It's so weird to see her say that out loud when no one's around. It was like stealing candy from a baby.
Stupid shit. Stupid.
Hate Agnes.
So we at the fashion show. Brandeis shows up with the 30.
Yeah, she got 30 prostitutes.
30 prostitutes, including a couple dudes in there.
That's the world record for getting that many prostitutes together that quickly. Never would happen in real life. They're so busy. It's holiday time. Vanessa doing some type of... Oh, we already went through that. Agnes is handing out the pills to the girls about to mess up the shows. I guess all the girls going to be high during the show. Well, that's what I didn't get. Was she trying to mess the show up, or was it just general drug
I think it was general drug use, but also like...
She didn't care.
I think she was gonna blame it on Jenny
if it got like wild. Yeah. Gotcha.
And so Jenny's like, "I'm gonna tell on you."
But the way she was handing her drugs out was ridiculous. Like one for you,
one for you. Line up.
She's like throwing them in her mouth.
Tweak.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Like, what the fuck is that? Ecstasy?
She was shooting them. The girl's like,
yeah.
Shoot it. Like,
Kobe. Kobe. For the fadeaway. Oh. Yeah, Jenny tried to tell Eleanor, but Eleanor was like,
I don't have time. Jenny, what is it? I don't have time. Jenny, what do you want? I don't have time.
You're doing great, by the way, Jenny.
Jenny gonna snitch. It's time to put little Jay to bed. And the other girl's like,
Yeah.
Why are you mad at Jenny?
Yeah, I get what you're saying now. It's like, who the fuck are you? It's like her little sidekick, like Captain Hook's homie. Like,
but she seems to work for, what?
That was a weird reference. That's why I started laughing. I was like, what? But like, it just seemed like her little henchman or something.
Yeah.
But I don't think she has any connection to Jenny, I don't think.
And that's the thing, because it looks like she works for Eleanor. So at least put some chuffa in there.
Yeah.
That's like another industry term. Chuffa.
Yeah, chuffa.
At least put some chuffa in there that is like, okay, this girl wants Jenny's job.
Yeah.
And Jenny, she mad that Jenny getting fawned over.
That's what I'm thinking. That must be what it is.
That has to be, but you got to say that because we don't know this person. We never seen this person.
And she's high up too.
Yeah.
Because she seemed like she was right up there with, like, telling her where to go.
Yeah, like, help me move these racks.
Yeah.
And Jenny's like, sure, I guess this is my job. I got to.
Yeah.
She was crazy.
That was fucked up. That is like weird.
Maybe we're going to see some more of her because at the end, Jenny gets the job. We know that.
Oh yeah, maybe
maybe we'll see more of her.
Maybe there's something there. Okay.
Yeah. So that girl is working with Agnes on. Okay, yeah. So Chuck gets his mom on the beach. Mm-hmm. He says, "Whatever Jack is paying, y'all offer you double."
Yeah.
Charles, it's not about the money.
I hate the way this lady's acting.
I'm in love with Jack.
You don't understand, Charles.
Charles, I love your uncle.
It's real love. It's by my favorite singer, Mary J. Blige.
Mary J. Blige.
I found real love.
Charles, I didn't realize that I would grow so fond of you. Then why are you doing this to me? Charles, please understand. Get my hotel back. Charles. Please.
Charles.
I've already given it to Jack.
It's
I
too
need
late.
him.
He's the only one for me.
He's the only.
He understands me. He sympathizes me.
And I was like, this lady sucks.
Chuck is like, Jack? That nigga?
Yeah.
That nigga Jack?
He can't love nobody. I can love you. That's what Jack. So she started singing "Real Love" by Mary J. Blige, and Chuck started saying, "I can love you better than she can." Sitting here.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah, so that she not giving the hotel back. It's over.
Chuck ain't got his hotel.
Deadmau 5 is DJing the.
I know. Was that her?
Yeah, that was Deadmau5.
That was hilarious. That was like, yo, Deadmau5.
Yeah.
Spotted
Deadmau5 in this episode.
That was really him though, right? Because you're not allowed to fake that, right? Like he has ownership of that mouse.
He has to.
It could have just been some.
That would be
mouse.
crazy if they were just like, all right, we finna have somebody in a Deadmau5 mask.
Have you ever seen him in real life? Were you with us in Vegas when we saw?
No.
It's so trippy. Like he was walking down. We were in like Venetian or something.
And he had that mask on?
Yeah, he had that. It was bizarre. Like it's huge. It's like it's like that's a motherfucking celebrity.
He had like security around him.
Yeah, like he had a whole mob like walking him through, which no one could get to him.
That's tight. Deadmau 5. So
Fashion show looked dope though. Look lit.
Yeah. Fashion show looked dope. Nate's got a plan to get Jack to the party because they he look around. He's like, man, Jack, fucking Chuck up.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Brandeis done got all the girls here.
Yeah.
I'm finna get Jack here. If I know Jack, he gonna be down with this
Jack
shit.
gonna be on the attack.
Yeah.
But also, that was a whack ass player too.
Terrible
Serena. They so stupid together. Yeah. They're like two dummies. They're like, yeah, that's gonna work.
Yeah,
Isn't that the same plan Serena tried to do with drug dealer Bay?
Yeah.
Like we're gonna catch him in the act, and then that shit never works.
So the fashion show's going up. This the man Eleanor trying to impress. I said he knew Brandeis, but I was wrong.
Right. I thought of Brandeis. Yeah.
You have prostitutes in here because they like smash cut to not smash cut, but like racked to Brandeis.
Yeah.
And so Agnes and her crony done slipped something in Jenny's drink.
Yeah. Like just to kick her when she's down.
Yeah. Like trying to put Jenny to bed. And so Jack shows up to the fashion show. And some girls get on him. They about to try to trap his ass. And he was like, hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm with it.
Yeah, he's like, what's good, ladies? You know?
Vanessa, this is fantastic. I didn't realize you made flan. That's when this line.
I found it on the internet.
Yeah. And so this episode should have been called Vanessa's flan.
Yeah.
The flan in the mirror.
That's such a funny height though, because just after all the shit she did, it's like, hey, you ruined the flan too?
Yeah, I found it on the internet. So Blair catches Mr. Conwell in a compromising position. Mm-hmm. She goes up to Brandeis, and she's like, you two-bit whore.
I wrote this down. Like, you whore and a half?
Yeah, whore and a half, yeah.
I was like, what? Yo, Blair's a fool with it.
Brandeis is like, hold on.
Uh-huh.
I ain't cruise for him.
I don't be cruising.
Conwell.
I came here like you said.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It was Julian.
Yeah.
They meet up every time he's in town. It was the guy. Mm-hmm. And the guy's over there looking at Mr. Conwell. Like, hey.
Got the eyes on Mr. Conwell.
Yeah.
And Mr. Conwell like to get freaky.
Yeah. And so Blair gonna blackmail him, of course.
Yeah.
She's gonna be like, Mr. Conwell.
It's crazy. She blackmails with the quickness. Don't even think about it. It's like, I
was surprised. This actually had a longer beat that I was like, it was like she was thinking about, but like, you should have immediately went to. And then she did it a couple seconds later and was like,
I think she was still like trying to figure out like, Julian? It looked like she was still putting together. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They fucking.
Your friend Julian's going to be a little late tonight, Mr. Conwell. I have a family.
That was a good turn. I like that story turn right there. I didn't see that coming. And the way they set him up as it's like, he seemed like he's supposed to be like a family Christian guy or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. Like J.C. Penney, like the store is supposed to be. Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus Christ Penny.
Jesus Christ Penny. Jesus Christ Penny. So that happened, and then Serena and Nate try to catch Jack, but he's already 4 steps ahead of them. Like they try to catch him in the car. He opened the car door,
hello,
and he's in there talking like history with these girls.
Yeah, that was great.
And she's like, "Oh, y'all thought y'all was gonna catch me fucking up?"
Yeah,
that's so high school.
Yeah,
like,
he's like, man, do you know I schemed my brother's son out of the entire business?
Yeah,
come on, man.
Y'all think y'all gonna catch me doing this? Shut up.
Step it
had
up.
a flip phone like,
King. I know they look so dope. They were like, here we go.
Let's
get him.
Open the door. They can see. He can see you outside the door.
Yeah.
So
they so stupid.
Yeah, but
Twiddle
at
D
that
and Twiddle
moment,
dumb.
Serena walks away, and Nate sees Jenny fucked up, getting put in the cab. And he's like, Jenny.
Yeah.
And the cab pulls off, and so
Nate to the
they
rescue.
take her to a club where some creepy ass dudes are.
This is crazy. I mean, like, first of all, you already ruined the shit. You already fucking. Then you drugged the girl. Now you're going. This is so crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, leave her alone. You got
you're
her
setting
back
her
a
up to
bit.
get assaulted.
Yeah.
And like, and the other girl is still there. I'm like, why are you in on this?
Like you don't have no conscience about this. And the other, going back to when they were like drugged her, she was like, yeah, how many you put in there? Like 2? It's like 3.
Like, man, why are you so
why do you
fucked
hate
up
her?
to her?
You
Why
hate
do
her
you
more
hate
than
her?
Agnes. But yeah, like,
Whackness.
I can't believe it was like, of course you can count on frat guys to like still want to assault somebody.
Yeah.
Like literally, like at first I was like, oh, they're pretty decent, because the guy goes, he's like, hey, should we go hang with that girl? He's like, nah, man,
she's
get your
drunk.
shit together.
Yeah, he was actually like being like,
yeah, I thought they were gonna take care of her.
They kept
That's what
showing
I
the
thought
other guys.
they
The
were
other
doing.
guy's a fucking rapist.
Yeah.
And they like so. Okay, so Eleanor is in the room with Mr. Cromwell.
Yeah.
Conwell.
Oh yeah, now he's talking shit. Like,
Yeah, he's like, because he's been blackmailed. So he
Yeah.
goes, Eleanor, Miss Waldorf, I really enjoyed the show.
right.
We're gonna have to, make some changes. The necklines, the length of the skirts,
crazy.
and also we're gonna change the name. Eleanor Waldorf is too New York.
Yeah. I kind of agree with him a little bit. Like, I kind of understood his logic there. Because I'm like, oh, yeah, maybe it's a little too high end for what his customers.
I mean, but it's gonna be in that store. What he wanted to change to
yeah.
Hannah Montana when it was in Walmart.
Yeah, or like maybe if I would make a compromise, I would have came up with like, it'd have been like Eleanor Waldorf, like sales line, or like another sub line.
Yeah.
That's like for
Eleanor Waldorf Light.
Yeah, something like that.
Jumpman.
But
what
Eleanor
Jordan-
got pride. She ain't fucking with that shit. You don't tell me
she's
how
like,
to
get out of
fucking-
here, Mr. Conwell.
Yeah. Do
We're
you
not
know
gonna
who
be
I
working
am?
together.
Yeah.
That's crazy that he still had demands like that, even though Blair had this
That's
shit
what I
on
was
him.
thinking. I was like, man, this dude is bold like that.
Yeah, that's wild. That was wild. So,
But I was glad it was cool to see Eleanor hold it down, and she learned a little lesson, or Blair learned a lesson. From her.
because this one Blair's like, I don't have any friends.
Yeah.
And
that was a little off. Like, it didn't really match up. It wasn't kind of the same thing.
Yeah, my thing is, her mom just exacerbated. Like,
Yeah.
that's okay. We're not meant to be friends with everybody.
It was
like,
hilarious. Yeah, because it was almost like, be the spoiled brat you are.
Yeah.
Not like any.
Be terrible.
Yeah.
It's okay. You could be terrible.
Like, you don't have to change to make friends. Like, yeah, maybe.
maybe
you
you should
do
change
need
a
to
little
change
bit.
a little
like,
bit.
you should make friends. Friends are important.
And then, let me get my bell. You ready?
Oh yeah. Hold on.
Is that right, or are we not there yet?
Not yet. So Chuck's mom signs the hotel over to Jack.
Yeah.
And she's like, I asked Charles.
Charles.
I asked him to choose me or the hotel.
Yes.
And he chose the hotel.
I would have been like, if I wrote that scene, I would have been like, I told you stupid.
Yeah, I told you that. I'm like, but that and that part also, I'm like, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
She said, choose me or the hotel. And he chose the hotel. But she still was in control. So why didn't she go, well, you're not getting either of us. I'm going to give it back to Chuck.
No, I think in that first scene when they were at the beach,
Yeah.
she had already gave it away to the brother, Jack Bass.
Okay.
So now she had no power no more. But when she went back, she was like, give it back, basically saying, give it back to Chuck and we can be together.
Yeah,
But he was
yeah.
like, no.
No, of course not. Are you crazy?
Like, why would I do that?
Yeah.
That's the whole reason I was using you.
Yeah. And so Chuck asked her to stay.
Yeah.
He's like, stay for me, not for Jack.
This scene made me kind of tear up a little bit.
This fucked up.
Yeah.
And then she goes, oh, Charles, I'm not your real mother.
Yeah. I was like,
and he's like, yeah, because my real mom wouldn't do what you did to me. I was like, get your act on, Chuck.
Yeah, he was hitting it, boy. He was like,
yeah, he was killing that shit.
The wind was blowing, his trench coat was flowing. Yeah. It was crazy. I was
he was
like,
turning red. He was like legit red. He was acting. He was getting his act on. Messed up.
Charles.
Said, I'm not your real mom. She said, so now she says she's not his real mom.
I know. I was having ping pong effect with this one. Real mom, fake mom, real mom, fake mom. Who my mom go? Everybody mom. Yeah, ride with my mom, been my mom. Hustle for my man. It's my mom. It's not my mom. Okay.
So Nate gets Jenny home safely. She forgot her purse, and he goes up there to like talk to her. I'm thinking Rufus gonna be like, "What you doing?"
That's what I thought. I was like, "He'll come in, like, get your ass out of here."
Yeah.
She's grounded.
She's grounded. Get your ass out. Get your ass out of this room.
You think Rufus understood what was happening, or he really was just like, thanks for taking her home?
No, he didn't. He didn't know.
He just was like, okay.
He didn't. Yeah, she got home safe. That's all he cares about. But okay,
Lily,
now
we see Lily this whole episode.
Get your bell out.
Yeah.
The spotted of the century.
Spotted of the century. I've been waiting for this all podcast because I knew this was coming, but I couldn't remember what episode. I was like, well, Carl C is going to lose it.
Great. So Blair's in crisis about not having no friends. She's back out there at the fashion show.
Right? Yeah.
And just then, some new Million type girls walk up. Mm-hmm. And it is none other than our good friend of the show,
friend of the
personal friend to us,
yes,
actor extraordinaire, director extraordinaire, Melissa Fumero.
The power of Melissa compels you. The power of Melissa compels you.
We finally spotted
she's in there.
Our good friend Melissa Fumero.
From Brooklyn Nine-Nine. You know her as Amy on Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah.
I was like,
Amy Santiago, Detective Amy Santiago.
Look at her getting it in.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
She's
was
also
so excited.
directed 2 episodes of Grand Crew now.
Yeah, super talented, amazing.
And best person, best ever.
She's been in the game. When I saw that for the first time, because I had already seen Brooklyn at that point, or I had already worked at Brooklyn, and I was like, oh shit, that's Melissa right there. Yeah. I texted her right away. I was like, yo, I just seen you on Gossip Girl. That's crazy. I guess people was getting cast. I guess that's maybe the New York scene.
The New York scene.
Then.
Now that girl that was with her. She's not the one from what's the TV
this
show?
Girl?
Yeah. Who is that? She's funny. She does funny stuff.
From 2 Broke Girls?
Yeah, that's what. Is that her from 2 Broke Girls?
No, I'm not sure.
Can we look that up? Can we see who that girl was?
Look at Rochelle's face. I was like, please don't ask me to look at that.
Rochelle was like this.
It's like, I don't know. But yeah,
in
check
slow
it out.
motion, both of us like turn to Rochelle. Rochelle, can you look this up?
But yeah, Melissa, we're gonna get you on this because I want to hear. I bet she could tell us because she was. Because I mean, it's not a spoiler, but clearly they got this new opportunity for Blair to have some friends now if she goes to Columbia
bust down.
So apparently Columbia is a little more her speed, more like Minion Haribo vibes, you know.
She's about to transfer schools because she can't make friends.
I mean, look, Columbia is a better school, isn't it? I don't know.
I guess it's Ivy
It's kind of
League.
lateral.
It's a lateral move. I feel like. I mean, some people might have something else to say about that, but
yeah, I don't know.
I don't care. Go to hell. For me, it doesn't make any sense. Like to transfer schools, make friends. You can make friends. Yeah. Just stop being a dick.
Those girls were like, "Hey, at Columbia, we're big fans."
Yeah. And then
we know who you are, girl.
At the end of the episode, she's nailing a Columbia flag on her NYU wall.
Like, who is this for?
Man, this girl is a mess.
Claire is wild. Like, she's like, but that's why this story, that like the writing is off because it's like, on one hand, Eleanor is doing this really powerful thing, showing her integrity by like being like, I will never sell my name off for no bullshit, and then somehow that's connecting to Blair being like, I'm just gonna like go to another school to make friends. That's not the same thing. She didn't learn nothing. You know what I'm saying?
How wild. How wild. What's that girl's name?
Alice Callahan is the one in Gossip Girl. Bears is the one in Two Broke Girls.
Alice
not her.
Callahan. Let me see what I know her from. I know her from some shit.
To be fair to Blair, it's my girl. Like, she shouldn't be at NYU. That was never her school for her. I think I'm excited about this new chapter.
Yeah,
this new,
sure.
Columbia chapter.
Columbus chapter.
Also, that's where Obama went too.
To Columbus, the Knights of Columbus.
Yeah.
Listen. All right. So, Nate goes to see Serena.
Mm-hmm.
And no. Yeah, Nate goes to see Serena, but then they pop up on Gossip Girl together, and Jenny looking at the screen like, nah.
Yeah.
I'm about to get you, Nate.
Yeah,
you're gonna be mine.
She
Nate.
likes Nate again.
She likes Nate.
He keeps saving her ass.
Yeah. Why is he always in the right place?
I know. He's like,
it feels like they like shoehorning it. They keep setting that up.
Yeah, he's like, wait, I got to do something about this. But he's also probably the only guy who is really gonna. It can't be Dan.
Yeah.
'Cause Dan would go crazy. But yeah, they have an interesting dynamic. Her and Nate, him and Jenny and Nate.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's gonna do.
So Jack tries to get Chuck's mom to stay. He's like, "You sure you don't want to change your mind?" And I thought she was. I thought she was gonna change her mind.
Yeah, me too.
Got money for you, and she was putting her. She's like, "I'm leaving. She's like,
gonna
"Where
be
you
my
going?
own woman now."
You ruined your relationship with your son." And she goes,
Yeah.
"I told Chuck I wasn't his real mom."
Yeah.
I want to first start. It's kind of because I kind of felt it though. I was like,
yeah?
she is his real mom.
I couldn't remember. I was thinking, I guess not.
Yeah,
But that makes sense though. So that really is his mom.
that's his mom, and she just is like, "Nah, I want a fresh start. I
Yeah.
want to be what I always wanted to be, or whatever." Like,
Yeah.
how did she get back with Jack?
Yeah, the way she got, she just kind of like just gone now. All that trouble she caused, she's crazy. Like
Yeah,
the
let her
lady's
go.
Crazy.
Let her go. So he's like, "Is your mom dead?"
Tired of her.
Dead. She's dead. What about your mom? She's dead to me.
Yeah,
And then Blair's like, "If it's a war Jack wants, it's a
war
war
he
he gets."
gets.
And then she's saying that as a 19-year-old, and Chuck is also 19, and Jack looks to be at least, I would assume in this show, between 30 and 35.
Yeah, something or 39, 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like they can actually win the war, though.
Blair and Chuck.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they got enough. They've been burned so much. Chuck has lost, so he got nothing to lose now.
Yeah.
So I think that's the worst version of Chuck Bass. Actually, I'm kind of worried about this because it seems like Chuck's been doing good. This might bring
This
the
gonna
bad.
get
I
him
think
back.
it might bring the bad
This
Chuck,
is
Chuck back.
his re-villaining origin story.
Yeah. He's coming back.
coming
'Cause
back to
Jack
the other
Bass,
side.
he has to go down for what he did.
Yeah.
That was fucked up.
Yeah, everything he's doing is really messed up.
I feel like Lily's got to help them or somebody. I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it.
Whore and a half. That was a whore and a half of an
It was
episode.
a whore and a half of an episode. What do you rate this? Whore and a half.
I give it a whore and a half plus 2. No, I give it 2.5. I hated
2.5?
it. I was so bored.
Yeah, it was pretty boring. I got as we see toward the end, I'm trailing off.
Yeah.
It was boring episode. You give it 2.5, so that's
XOXO.
XOXO. I'm gonna give it a 2.684 because Melissa's in it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Shout out Melissa. That's crazy.
But Agnes is homegirl.
I don't get that actually. I wish
Yeah.
I could actually, even if it was a spoiler, I would tell you. But I don't know. I don't understand that. But I can tell you, get ready, like just to say, like Melissa's in the show now.
Oh, that's
It's
dope.
tight.
That's tight.
All right, so it's gonna be exciting.
So here we go.
What is it?
XOXO.
XOXO.
XOXO. Yeah.
Oh my God! Call the ambulance.
Call the ambulance. Call the ambulance. Come and pick up your
What
paper.
about you, Shelly?
I'll give it 2.75.
2.75.
I feel like Jenny's coming back around.
Yeah, that's
She's not.
true.
You saw how she was looking at Nate. She's gonna ruin that relationship.
Like she can't even just sit there and be like, "He's taken."
Yeah.
It's like, what's wrong with these people?
You
Why
can
is
still
everybody
like
so
him.
goddamn selfish.
You can still like him, Jenny.
Yeah.
Every woman I like is in a relationship.
Yeah. I don't make a scheme to
Yeah.
break him apart. Rufus kind of checked out this episode too. What the fuck was Rufus at?
when he was sitting with
Ain't no
Dad,
inmate flying.
when she was like, "Did she leave?" Yeah.
Yeah. I know he was like, "Man, son, all right, I'm gonna eat this flan
Yeah,
though."
I'm gonna eat this flan. This flan is fantastic.
And you know, Rufus probably got his taste buds popping because he'd be judging niggas like cooking and shit. He'd be
Yeah.
like, that's not bad. All right, I'm gonna season it up a little bit. What'd you say?
2.75.
Okay.
Okay, so that's
XOXO. 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 Okay, so we're gonna do some news and I'm gonna get up out of here.
All
right. So here's what's going on in hip hop news. So Fivo Foreign, you know him?
5-year-old foreign?
Yeah, sorry. 5-year-old foreign. His girlfriend went off on him, so he's getting advice from Future on how to deal with it. So my question is, who on the show needs advice from Future? Relationship advice.
Dan.
Yeah, the way he was treating Vanessa, I was so mad. I'm like, I feel like Dan totally gaslighted her a little bit. He's like, yeah, this is why we're good together. I'm like, maybe you do need to spice it up a little bit.
People of the world, spice up your life.
Yeah.
Every boy, every girl.
Then the other thing is the Rose Bowl is coming today, I think. Today or tomorrow? It was today. So I was just curious who y'all from the show y'all want to see on the float, on the Gossip Girl float.
I want to see Agnes's homegirl.
So you can throw a tomato at her?
As the Grand Marshal. It's like throw tomatoes at her.
That's what they do at parades, right?
Yeah, throw tomatoes when something is bad. Did you see any of the floats last night?
I saw the one. I was stuck in the traffic and I saw some of them.
Yeah, I was driving next to him. I made a video. I'll show them to you.
It kind of made me want to go low key. Have you ever been?
No.
When we walked out, you saw those people that was like
sleeping.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Is that like a family thing or something?
Yeah, that's like a traditional thing.
That's cool.
People had it looked like a homeless encampment, but it was all people just waiting out there to watch the parade.
I guess they want to get. They basically getting a good spot.
Yeah, people was out there selling stuff. People setting up their stores.
That was cool.
I almost bought a couple bags of Funyuns from this one lady. Like, let me go home.
I was this close.
To buying some Funyuns. Shout out to the Rose Bowl, to the Rose Parade, Pasadena. Game was today too.
Yeah.
Who won? Utah
Penn
or
State.
Penn State?
Fuck Penn State.
Penn State. Penn State's winning the game.
Oh, damn.
Wow. Damn, man. I wish USC had won that game. Anyway, that wraps up another episode of XOXO Gossip Kings.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening.
First episode of the new year.
First episode of the new year. It's 2023. We back at it.
Stay with us, y'all. Don't give up on us.
Don't give up on us yet.
It's happening.
Don't give up on us yet.
We are the only thing of value in your life.
Listen, not your kids, not your spouses. Us. Me and Lamar and Rochelle. We are everything to you. You got pets, you got cats.
I feel like the relationship with Rochelle, you're going to definitely be in part of our wedding. I want Rochelle.
I'll be so sad if I don't get invited to your wedding.
You're going to be like the person who walks down. Yeah, we don't have a category yet, but it'll be like the ring person, the flower person, and then Rochelle
just walked down the aisle.
Yeah.
And the next is Rochelle. At my wedding, you're going to be I'm going to have you sing a song.
Oh, you don't want that.
No, you're going to lip sing it.
Oh, yeah. And have one of those headpieces like Usher.
Yeah, I'm going to say it like I'm going to take an intermission from the wedding because my wedding is going to be full of sketches. Yeah. And I'm gonna go once again, Rochelle.
Yeah, you just keep going like on the side of the line.
Yeah.
And once again. All right.
Follow us on Instagram at XOXO Gossip Kings _podcast. Rate and review the podcast. Tell your friends about it. Tell your worst enemies about it. Hey, you would hate this show. You're my worst enemy. You have terrible taste. You would hate this show because this show is good and you have terrible taste. And so yeah, gift this to your family for New Year's. Thank you so much. We love you.
We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That was a Headgum podcast.